Try Gare's new improved lizard growth hormones for when your pet needs some pep in its step. Now back to the plastic world news. Victory! The Red Forces managed to stop the Grey attack in Redport. The Grey Marines could not get a hold of the icy beaches, and their numbers meaningless as they engaged the Red Artillery in the impenetrable defense trenches of the Red Empire. A new front, with the Green High Command now distracted with the Grey invaders in the north. The Tan Empire sees it fit to stage a full frontal assault against the Greens in occupied western Tangeria. War! Thousands of Oranges and Tan forces have charged against the Green frontline trenches. The key is to try and re-secure Fort Tan and cut off any supplies to the Green front lines. Will our boys hold the line, or will they meet their doom?
Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of the Great Plastic War mod. So in today's battle we're going to be witnessing a Gallipoli style defense mission by the Green. So this right here is the Green front line, and these guys have been ordered to hold the line against the advancing Tan Empire, who are bringing up the Oranges. So right here, look, we can see Operation Plastic Shield. They're bringing up some penal battalions, look, some guys just to throw at the front line. They're opening up their artillery on this hill, and as you can see, it didn't last long. So like I say, dudes, huge shout out to Niroc for helping me create this mod, and as a little favour I'm going to leave a link to his Twitch at the bottom in the description, so be sure to go and check him out. Leave him a follow, tell him what I sent you, because he is going to be showing some of you guys the behind the scenes of Army Men of War and some other cool stuff as well as doing some gaming. So go and check out his Twitch, link is in the description. So right here anyway, we have a battalion of Green soldiers that I want you guys to come up with a name for. And over here in the rear we have one Charles Greensley. So this guy right has just had his unit sent home because less than a month before this battle right here, there was a huge battle in the north where the Greys assaulted the Blues in Bloomendy, and a lost battalion ended up getting trapped behind enemy lines. So I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner if you missed that battle. And Mr. Charles Greensley here was responsible for bringing his troops back home. So unfortunately for him, because he's such an experienced officer, he has been promoted and he is now in charge of this battalion right here on the Tan front line. So this is going to be epic. There is approximately 2,000 Tans and Oranges which are going to be assaulting these Green defences right here, and there is a, I don't know, maybe around 250 Greens right here. I'll get the exact number written in the description at the end of the video. And also there's going to be the Grenfield Guard. So the 2nd Grenfield Guard are going to be approaching from this way over here, look, to come and support them. But they're currently on the way, so today's objective is for the Greens to defend against the Tan Empire for as long as possible until the Grenfield Guard can get here to reinforce them. So at the moment the objective is to try and hold this hill, but unfortunately the Tans are launching a huge artillery barrage on it, so hopefully their artillery doesn't come through to the rear, look, because we have a lot of troops very close together in these trenches, look. And yeah. Oh, also there's going to be vehicles in this as well, look. We've got some light vehicles coming up with the Tans, and also some orange light vehicles as well. Look at these things, they look so cool. Beasting it out, look. They've got like a machine gun on the rear. There's one on each side, look, and there's one at the front as well as them being armoured. The way I depict it, right, during World War I, it was like they took a horse and carriage, whacked some armour on it and gave it an engine. That's literally, well, minus the horse obviously. But yeah, this is the defences for the Greens now. Their front line has been completely and utterly obliterated. They're completely reliant on these soldiers right here. Tell me in the comment section if you fought in this battle, because I know a lot of you guys, like I say, like to roleplay along with this series. Were you in this battle? If so, what is your story? Write it in the comment section, as I'd really like to hear it. Did you survive it, or were you killed in this battle? Or was it like your grandfather? Because like I say, these guys live for hundreds of years. I think the half-life on a plastic soldier is around 500 to 1,000 years, because they're made of plastic, obviously. Even though they're biologically plastic, they have little plastic lungs, little plastic hearts, and so on and so forth. But yeah, here comes the Tan Empire, look. We're about to swarm at this hill. At this point in time, we'll be looking at a Tan Empire being formed under the command of one Tan Chi Min. Before that, they would have been more of a republic. And also tell me if you fought for the Tans and the Oranges. Oh! Hopefully you wasn't one of those guys right there. Here comes the rest of them. Look how many soldiers are attacking. We've got some cool Tan artillery in the rear here, look. This right here is the Western Desert. At this point in time, the Greens and the Tans would have half and half in Tangier. The Greens would have moved in about 100, maybe 150 years before, back when they had muskets and bayonets and things like that. And they would have basically created a front line which has lasted hundreds of years, and now finally the Tans are making their push to try and push the Green Menace out of Tangier once and for all. The question is though, will they do it? I can't even remember if I did an intro to this video. If I didn't, my name is MightyMapple123. I like to make army battles and stories and all kinds of things, and I like to make you guys the dudes that write them for me in a way. I'm a weird YouTuber. I tend to make all of my videos one day at a time rather than making them all in bulk. I mean, that'd probably be better for marketing and ad revenue, but I like to get you guys involved. I think that's what makes this channel unique. So, like I say, leave your comments and feedbacks in the description, well, in the comment section, because only I have access to the description. Artillery is absolutely pounding this hill. Look at all that smoke. Tans are still persistent though, same with the Oranges. Operation Plastic Shield is underway. We've got a handful of Grenfield Guard messengers right here. They've just come to tell the lighter Greens, which I want you guys to name in the comment section. They've come to tell them that the Grenfield Guard is well on its way. They won't be long. 500 of them to be precise. They're going to be launching a counter-attack straight away to try and push the Tan offensive back. Greens seem to be holding well in the rear still. Just waiting to see some of these guys come over this hill. Oh, it feels so nostalgic to go back in time, because in Army Men of War we have advanced so far. I mean, we've went from having Abrams going back to when literally they had to push their vehicles into battle and jumpstart them with one of those windy things. That is what they did, right, to start their vehicles back then. They'd have like a winder, then they'd like twist it and turn it, and then, yeah, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here they come. This giant Tan lawnmower with machine guns. Followed by a Tangerian one as well, look. An orange one. At this point in time, the Oranges would have been more of a slave race to the Tans. As we know, they used to mistreat them. Absolutely devastating, look at this. They're not stopping though. These persistent little Tans, these. First two lines of green trenches have been taken out somewhat. We still have a machine gun. We also have a light machine gun as well. They're doing a damn good job. And this rear right here, look, just looks epic. All these privates just waiting for their doom. Like I said, the objective for the Tans is to get back here and take out the Green Commander. All the objective is for the Greens is to hold them on this hill. It's like a choke point for them. But there is a few tricks that the Tans have up their sleeve, so be sure to stick around. Watch till the end of the video, as there is a lot of scripts on this one, so it's not just going to be straight charge for the whole battle. Different things are going to happen. They need to bring the light vehicles up front and like create some sort of cover base up here. If they can like do some sort of cover, like maybe get behind some of these sandbags or use these craters to their advantage, maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to get some troops up front. So many of them, look. They're still coming. 2,000 of them. Here they come, look. Here's the Grenfield Guard, the second Grenfield Guard have arrived now, look, to reinforce the other Greens. Mr. Charles Greensley is doing really well over here. This will be yet another ribbon for him if he wins this battle. But it looks like the Tans are launching some sort of offensive with their artillery, look. They're shelling everything. This could be bad. Maybe this could... do you know what? Do you know what would be funny if I just left things as a cliffhanger right here? I'm saying that just in case it crashes. Because there's a lot going on at the minute. This is insane. Infantry still holding strong though in these trenches. What will happen next? Tell me in the comment section. What should each faction do? Should the Greens launch an offensive after this if they win? Or should they fall back? Remember, this will go on for hundreds of miles in every in this whole direction. It'll be a full no man's land right here at this point in time. Same for the Blues and the Reds in the east. The Reds are technically an independent faction at this precise moment. They're against everyone, but they're really strong, so they can afford to be. Same with the Tan Empire. The Tan Empire were independent. We have the Oranges on side, obviously, but this time the Oranges were just a subjugate faction of the Tans, part of the Tan Empire. And the Greys have just signed a treaty with them, a pact, an alliance, just so they can distract the Greens and the Blues on two fronts. Because at this precise moment, the Blues, the Greens are at war with the Tan Empire, but they're also at war with the Grey Empire and the Reds as well, all at the same time. There's some Mount and Blade style diplomacy going on in this series. Everyone's just at war with everyone. But they're still bringing soldiers in. I'm going to be playing this battle until they stop bringing soldiers in, look. I'm really looking forward to seeing... Oh, wow. What a choke point right there. This might be a draw as well. There might not be any winner, but that's World War I for you, right? That's just straight up no man's land. Here comes the counter-offensive from the Greens. Second Grenfield Guard right here. Maybe you guys can help me name the general of this unit as well. At this point in time, it would have been King Greenland, I believe. Would have been, so these would have been the King's Guard. As these are technically a home guard, but because of the circumstances of the war, they needed as many men as possible. Still holding their own though. More Tans incoming in the map, look. Still bringing in as many light vehicles as they can. Well, at this point in time they would have been their heavy vehicle. This is when they would have just started introducing tanks and things into the series. This Green Offensive is going to try and retake this hill as well as the trenches that we can see in front of them. Wow, they're doing a good job. They've secured the rear trenches. They need to secure the first ones. This battle could go any direction. For all we know, in a moment we could get another artillery barrage from the Tans, and it could just wreck this whole area, then the Tans could just walk in. At this point though, I think they've used all their artillery, I'm not sure. everything's scripted on random. Just gonna keep coming. At least they're getting some shots off now, look. Very, very balanced battle right here. It's so beautiful. If there is no precise winner, we might have to come back for a part 2. But so far, so good. Over the top, lads. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? Hurry up. Need to get home in time for tea and tiffin. What am I saying? These guys are American, aren't they? Then again, was tea American back then as well? I guess it was. I mean, you guys drink tea, didn't you, in America back then? Or is tea more of a British thing? I mean, I think tea is kind of universal. If anything, right? I think the Chinese drink more tea, if anything. Or is that racist to say that? I don't think it is, because, I mean, us Brits are big tea drinkers, but... Ah, yeah. But tea is definitely a global thing. I've always wanted to try some Chinese tea. Oh, this is beautiful. The Greens might be able to take the battlefield now. We've got officers moving up front now. That's going to boost the morale of the troops. So hundreds of Tans pouring in. The Greens might just retake the hill now, look. We've got a lot of soldiers. Oh, look at this. This meat in the middle, look. This is intense. Tan artillery for supporting the Tans, look. That's it. Get some green artillery over there. This truly is a battle for the hill. Maybe we can name this. We need to name this hill right here. But this is Operation Plastic Shield. I would definitely class this as one of the bloodiest battles of the First Great Plastic War right here. It would be the first engagement after many years of truce. Thousands of soldiers would have died in the first day of this battle. Exchanging grenades. I'm just not seeing any clear winner right here. It's still coming in the map as well, look. But it's really cool to actually see 2,000 soldiers on the battlefield fighting. You know me with my battles, it's like go big or go home. They might be a little bit laggy, but at least we get this spectacle, this beautiful, beautiful spectacle right here. Oh, green advance. By officer. The 2nd Grenfield Guard. Taking one for the team. Like a Powell's battalion, isn't it? Bring more men forward, now's your chance. If they just charge every soldier at once, look, they might have a chance. Oh, look at all that there. The light tank graveyard. Go on, we need another attack. One more attack, that's all we need. The Greens can just push on that hill one more time. I think they might have it in the bag. If not, the Tangerians might take it again, look, because there's still a lot of troops. Very, very fair battle. Climbing over all the bodies. All the plastic blobs. Here comes another Tangerian advance right here. Tan Empire don't even have any hard helmets, look. They don't believe in them. Whereas the Oranges are smart and they do. What an absolute spectacle. But we need a charge. Let's do this. Remember when I said I'm going to control the dark greens? Let's do this. Only once though. We're just going to move them out of the trenches now. And do one last advance. Keep them guys in reserve. What are you doing? Get up. Oh, okay. Okay, screw it. We're going to use the vehicle as well. How are we doing? Scout, report. Oh, the Tans have stopped coming. That's all of them. That was all 2,000 Tans right there. What you see is what you get now. So this is it. We need a charge. We need one last charge from the Greens. If we can do that. Get up there. Last counter-attack of the Greens. Okay, so I've got one of the light greens in there, but screw it. This is really paying off for the Grenfield Guard. There we go. Fight! Who's gonna win? Push forward, lads. What an absolute victory for the Greens right here. Like I say, dudes, look how many green casualties there were. An absolute even fight. This was a beautiful, beautiful battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. And that's it now, look. Let's sound it. 10 retreat. Retreat. Everyone back. Everyone, retreat home. Come on. Tell the story. We need some dudes to tell the story. Survivors, come on. Out of 2,000 men, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's less than 20 soldiers there out of 2,000 soldiers that attacked this battlefield right here. Less than 20 survived. But at least they're going to live to tell the tale. And all 500 of the 2nd Grenfield Guard look to have been taken out. So it's a win for neither side. If anything, the Greens succeeded in defending their lines. There is no kinks in the Green line. In this part anyway. Maybe they got through on another part. Who knows? But yeah. So we're going to end the battle there. This has been an absolutely epic story to tell right here. This is probably one of the best battles I've played in a long while. They're just so good lately. Like I say, huge shout out to my team, Sir Valentine. He helps me out with the communities, literally the community manager. We've got Niroc, who helps me with maps, missions, scripting. He's really good at. So like I say, go and check out his Twitch. Link is in the description. We've got Grundy as well. You, sir, are really good at your intros, really helping me out. And there's also you guys. You guys have really got me through some tough times lately. I really appreciate it. A big thank you for 48,000 subscribers. I can't wait to hit 50. It's a dream come true if we do. So please help me by getting me to 50,000 subscribers. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video.